making a
We can go the
moment.
distance one more time. We can beat Mr. AV one more time. And Marco nods in agreements and so glad that he's found a friend in the Hunger Games. But the second his back is turned, she killed him instead.
That's exactly what Shinsa did in the Danganronpa Hunger Games OC free-for-all. And the moment now hold on to the tag team titles. But that's not all she wrote for season 18. So tonight, will the moment live on? Or will someone else make their mark and win the Danganronpa Hunger Games OC Tag Team Championships? Abracadabra, EMF, the Dapper Destroyers, Pink and Pain, Mineral Cleanse, Words and Smarts, Florasis, the Princess Protection Program, Lose Yourself, the Survivors Alliance, and The Moment. It's the finale and it's almost time to start the episode. And we've made it. Wow. I don't know if I've ever done one of those before. If I do, I don't remember. But I have done one of these. It's the finale. It's the championship match. And it is the Danganronpa Hunger Games. There's all of the teams made it this season to the finale. And another team is facing off with them the moment. They're the ones who took the tag team championships, and all three of them are here to defend the title. It's an advantage for the champions, but everyone has a target on them. Can they retain? I don't know, but you already know who's here, and it's Abracadabra, Abigail, and Hiriko, EMF, Michi, and Randobot, the Dapper Destroyers, JFJ, and Cup, Pink and Pain, Nagisa and Suku, Mineral Cleanse, Lin Fu, and Skyland 8, Words and Smarts, Carol and Masane, Florasis, Iris and Melody, the Princess Protection Program, Sarah and Momoko, Lose Yourself, Alice and Amber, Survivors Alliance, Kara and Murasaki, and the Tag Team Champions, The Moment, Shinsa, the Double Champion, Lancer, and Momo, the Agent of Chaos for the singles. And that brings us to the game. Abigail and Hiriko started off the season as champions, and then Florasis became champions, and then The Moment. But now we see whose moment it will be. Will the moment live on? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Live chat. Make your picks. I'm gonna make mine too, because it's the championship. I think we're gonna start and end this season the same way. Abracadabra. For second, I'm gonna take Lose Yourself. And for third, I'm gonna say the Survivors Alliance. They were really close one time, and maybe they'll do it this time. I think those are my picks, and I think we're ready to start. So, I guess it's time for the Tag Team Championships to be on the line.
Okay, let's do it. All of these teams, they're gunning for the moment. Will they be able to get it? Let's see as we start round 1, as the horn bearers play their horns, the sounding of the horns for the titles. Okay, horn bearers, you can stop now. Thank you. Okay. Alice starts the game by putting a death collar on the former tag team champion Iris while she's asleep. Cup finds a boombox and plays some sick beats. Skyline 8 hates the way the comments have been treating him and turns heel. Michi finds Pilot. What are you doing here? Michi brings Pilot back to her tank. Melody draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Iris has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Amber finds a massive sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Momoko has had enough and Momoko is now enraged. Abigail attacks Iris from behind and slaughters her. Iris had a bad start, had a death collar, and then died. Musain knocks out Michi in a fist fight and puts a death collar on them. JFJ finds a skateboard. Time to do some sick moves. Cup wants to end things once and for all with Suku, but Cup bites the dust. Hiriko finds a pillow. So sleepy. Momo punched a tree and nearly broke their own wrist, but fortunately Momo found a yeet ball that fell from the tree. Murasaki steals the yeet ball and Shinsa steals that as well. Nagisa does her best to avoid Suku as Lancer finds some moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles. Lin Fu steals Shinsa's yeet ball and runs off with it. Carol steals Lin's yeet ball and runs off with it. Kara stalks Shinsa eyeing their title from the trees. Which one? Sarah finds Avi's climate change remote. Mr. Avi, you gotta stop leaving that around. That thing's really dangerous. And Randobot just found a fishing rod. Now he can catch all the fish. And that brings us to two who are gone. And it's a Clearly Loon 4. Not 2 though, 4. Iris. Cup. 21 remain. Mr. Avi says that's 9 plus 10, but I don't think that's right. But we go on because we gotta see who wins. And next round sees the start of round 2. Momoko grumbles angrily about opening. Skyland begins glowing bright and becomes a light bearer. If they win, everyone they kill this game from this point forward goes to the finale with them. What does that mean in the finale? Well, I guess the top 6 teams go to the premiere. I don't know. JFJ uses the bases of Cliff as a half pipe. Alice is ready to defend her friends. Michi tries to make her collar look fashionable. Lin Fu finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Kara mopes around uselessly. Hiriko murders Lancer before Momo can react. Momo rushes to help, but it's already too late. Oh no. The team of 3 is now down to just 2. Abigail steals Carol's yeet ball and runs off with it. Momoko sobs quietly. Melody checks on the demon summoning circle, and to her surprise, a demon comes out. And there are the best of friends. Carol tries to kill JFJ, but JFJ kills her instead. Amber traps Murasaki in a box and ships it to Brazil. That's not a death, but it's probably an enjoyable vacation. Suku is looking for an easy out. Nagisa twitches uncontrollably. The pile of flesh that used to be Iris is putrefying peacefully. Randobot builds a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Hussein wasn't looking and fell right off of a cliff. Shinsa steals Abigail's yeet ball and runs off with it. And Sarah and Momoko get into an argument over who should be in charge. I don't know if you should be arguing who should be in charge in the finale. At this point, you might have needed to figure that out already. But
I don't know. I've never been in a winning team before. But that's okay. It's the saddest of all moments. 4. Lancer, Carol, Morisaki, Musain. And this time it really is a Clair de Lune 4 instead of a Clair de Lune 2. There's 17 people left, and that's 7 more until your saving grace picks. We're really moving through this, and it seems like nothing bad is happening really so far. Just 2 and then 4, and maybe it'll stay at low numbers. We'll click proceed and see if that remains to be true. There's a whole lot of blue. Michi finds a shiny red balloon. This is a dangerous place for such a poppable entity. Sarah, Mr. AV has a download that's complete. Sarah finds a hat rack, so many hats. Hiriko finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's rather fetching. Skyland starts sobbing uncontrollably. Alice finds a bike. Cue the bike theme. Oh, and neat, Suku just found a wrestling singlet. Suku can now casually forget about any of the warnings that they about trying the moves that you're not so. Suku's gonna do wrestling moves. Kara finds a heaping stack of pancakes that should last for the whole game. This ought to be good. Linfu sends out a Pokeball, and out comes Chimchar, who helps Linfu start a campfire. Momo puts a death collar on Skyland while he's asleep. Momoko finds a suit of medieval armor and puts it on. It gleams with a dazzling shine. Melody still can't believe that she summoned a demon and now has it working for her. I would think that she would be the least surprised out of everyone. But Nagisa has a strong sense of justice and turns face. However, as Mr. AV calls him, the ultimate heel, JFJ, doesn't know how to skateboard and sees a face, so he swings one around and takes out Michi, and takes out Nagisa, and takes out Randobot, and they're caught in the path of JFJ's path of destruction. Abigail has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through with it. Through it, not through with it. Well, maybe you could hold a table and go through another table with a table. Tableception. Shinsa keeps winning and scores a big touchdown with the Yeet Ball. Amber munches a red Macintosh apple. It's pretty, ew. And Randobot's corpse is writhing with maggots. I didn't know that bots got maggots. I knew that computers can get bugs. I still don't really understand that. But we will continue because it is another Clair de Lune 4. Michi, Nagisa, Randobot. 14 competitors are left, and 4 more until your saving grace picks. But for right now, we just have to keep going. Everyone except for JFJ has been pretty cool and pretty chill, and maybe that'll continue as we proceed to the next round. And Abigail just found a dimensional scythe. Those are supposed to be collected at the end of Season 4. Season 4 seems like so long ago. I don't remember anything about that. I wasn't even around. At least I don't think I was. Amber gives Alice a Granny Smith. JFJ is really good at fetch. Shinsa wants to make her creator proud. Skyland cleans up Nagisa's rotten corpse. Linfu tosses out a Pokeball and out comes Articuno and uses Ice Beam, freezing Abigail solid. Alice picks up speed, riding their bike. Melody polishes her demon's horns. How wholesome. Demon's horns, how wholesome. That's hard to say. Momo kind of wanders off and gets lost, never be seen again. Kara wonders why anyone would choose waffles over the glory that is pancakes. That sounds like something Mr. AV would say. Sarah misses the spooks and jump scares and changes the arena's climate change remote to October. Spooky season is here! Yay! I dressed up as a vampire for for Halloween, and instead of using the glue to hold the teeth glue to hold the fangs in place, I accidentally used Mr. Avy's Gorilla Glue, and we were in the hospital all night, and they had to cut the teeth off, and it hurt really bad. But I'm okay, and I learned a valuable lesson. Always read. Suku accepts her shadow as Suku and gains the power of Persona. And Hiriko is already ready for winter vacation. We are halfway through, and 3 more people are gone, and it's 1 more until your saving grace picks. But for now, it is a saddest of all moments 4. Abby, Momo, go. Very cool. I guess we can continue because it's not saving grace picks yet. So let's see how many more people. It's October now, and there's spooky things that can happen, like spooky, scary skeletons. That's not a skeleton, but it is Kara who tops his fruit with pancakes. Melody gets a blue ribbon pumpkin from Celeste Holiday Mansion. Lynn tosses out a Pokeball, and out comes Dave. Dave uses Flare Blitz, scorching Suku, Melody, and Sarah. Shinsu used the title belt to hit JFJ from behind, leaving them dazed. Amber gives Kara an apple. Kara thanks them, then has a bite, then starts coughing. That apple was poisoned. Hiriko prints out a bunch of invitations for her Halloween party, and then has a costume contest with Skyland 8. Skyland's a spooky clown, but Hiriko is a reaper, the same as every year. And then Hiriko slices Skyland 8 with her scythe, killing him, the same as every year. Alice still can't believe that Amber has killed someone, and JFJ then knocks out Amber in a fist fight and puts a death collar on them. And now there's just 7. 7 people, but no new champion yet. And it is our final, I think, maybe, kind of, sorta, saddest of all moments 4. Suku, Melody, Sarah, Skyland 8. And so, I guess I need to ask you if you're ready. For saving grace picks. Because it's time to make them. Let's see the details. The champion for the moment is still there. Shinsa has 2 championships, no kills, nothing but Autumn on her side, but that's all you need to win a game. As we keep going, we still have Hiriko from Abracadabra. Hiriko was the one, Abracadabra was one of my picks. They were my pick for first. We will keep going. As the Dapper Destroyers, JFJ has a lot of people under his belt. He is a murderer. Like, murder is how you win games, so maybe he will win this game. Survivors Alliance has Kara, but Kara's poisoned, and that is gonna be hard to win with. Lose Yourself has Alice and Amber, and they are here. And they're both here. That's really impressive in the final 7. And Mineral Cleanse Lin Fu once again has 4 KOs and could win this entire thing. And because there are 7 people and 1 team is completely in, those are your top 6 teams outside of any shenanigans happening like revivals. So make your picks for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. To you guys in the live chat, I don't actually know which way to look. Mr. Avy says look this way for the live chat, but I don't know. Are you guys this way? Or are you somewhere else? I don't know. But I'm gonna make my picks. I need to stay with Abracadabra. They are number 1, and they are my picks for number 1. For number 2, I'm gonna take Kara and the Survivors Alliance. I think I picked them too. And at number 3, I'm gonna pick Lin Fu. I think Lin Fu wins as well. That is all she wrote. And it's time to finish this game, because I really, really need to sleep. And there's 7 people left, so it's Samurai Woman. Oh, right. It is, Lin Fu from Mineral Cleanse, Lose Yourself, Alice and Amber, Survivors Alliance, Kara, Dapper Destroyers, JFJ, Abracadabra for Hiruko. And last but not least, the champion, Shinsa, the double champion representing the moment. Will the moment live on, or will someone else with a determination and a heartbeat and could it be the fate of a samurai woman? Okay, let's go to the next round and let's see how this thing goes. Alice and Shinsa sip on cider together. JFJ comes back to his senses. Lin Fu's being adorable as always. Kara props themselves up against a tree. What in the world? Hiriko found a chainsaw. That's incredibly dangerous. Shinsa finds some leather scraps, just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It looks rather caveman-like, and Amber hums a song to herself. To the next round we see, Alice finds a massive sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Lin Fu finds a waffle. Really? Kara finally succumbs to the poison, weakening their body and breathes their last. Using her chainsaw, Hiriko brutally chops Lin Fu to pieces. Oh my. Shinsa used the mysterious gas to knock out JFJ and Hiriko in order to put death collars on them. JFJ finds Pilot and brings Pilot back to her tank. And Amber finds a boombox, time to play some sick beats. There are 5 people. There is 1 team of 2, 1 champion, 1 former champion, and JFJ. And that means it is a terrible turnabout for Kara, Lin Fu. Kara got poison. Do, 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 do. Mr. AV really likes that song. I like it too. He played it for me in the car one time. 5 people left, and it's Amber and Alice. It is Shinsa, the double champion for the retention. It is Hiriko for starting and ending the same way, and it is JFJ who wants to once again hold gold. But I don't know whose fate it's gonna be, because it is it's everyone's fate. They're caught in a golden crisis of fate. I pushed the button. 5 people. 1 shot at the title. Next round sees JFJ gains the power of Persona and accepts his shadow and gains Persona. Amber finds a slingshot. How quaint, might be useful in a pinch. We have a zombie now, as Nagisa is reanimated and she is zombified. Shinsa gains the power Persona as well. Late game Personas. Alice finds a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. And Hiriko punched a tree, nearly broke her own wrist, but also found a yeet ball from the tree, not a treat ball from the yeet. Next round. A well-placed shot by Amber with her slingshot hits Shinsa's head with disorienting force. Shinsa becomes dazed. Amber starts their boombox, and JFJ and Hiriko and Alice gather around to dance. However, Alice has rigged it to boom and blows up her own partner as well as Hiriko and JFJ. It's the final 2. It's a dazed Shinsa, and it's Amber Robinson in the final 2 with a zombie, which means it's a terrible turnabout first for JFJ, Hiriko, Alice. Will we have a title retention, or will we have a new champion? Well, let's find out. Who is it gonna be? Amber or Shinsa or a zombie? Shinsa has both titles and apparently doesn't want to lose her streak of winning in title matches. This is her 3rd title match, and it could be the 3rd time she wins a title match. Will it be Amber, who is been here and then not here and then here again, and didn't have a really good season this time around, but Alice and her made it so far to the final 5 together, and then Amber blew her up. Maybe it's all a part of the plan? But a plan could all change with a zombie in play. Nagisa could win this thing via zombie shenanigans. What will unfold? Amber, Shinsa. Neither. Zombies. Something else. Let's go to the next round and find out what happens. Nagisa's dangling her withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Amber sees a dazed Shinsa and continues pelting her with rocks, which is more annoying than anything, really. But as Shinsa is dazed, and Amber is gathering more ammo for her slingshot, she continues pelting the champion with rocks, and in her dazed state, she trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking her neck. And in the final 2, the champion falls, which means 1 title down, but there's still 1 to go. But more importantly, after this terrible turnabout for Shinsa, we have brand new tag team champions, and they are the team that found themselves out of contention. In fact, they're the only team that found themselves out of contention, so they were here by default. They were automatically the team that had not placed to place the best in the free-for-all. So they were here by default. But by default does not mean that you did not qualify. Maybe they were saving all of their strength for this moment. And that moment is this moment, because lose yourself. Amber and Alice have made their way to the top, to the summit, and they're champions now. So give it up one more time for Amber and Alice, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games OC Tag Team Champions. And that is our game. And it was a fun game. Shinsa in the final 2 again. Shinsa's a really good player when there's championships on the line. Maybe it's that cashier instinct. When she sees gold, she is on it. However, Amber losing herself in the dance and was able to use a slingshot to really pelt away at Shinsa. And she also had 4 kills, as did JFJ and Lin Fu. Hiriko had 3, Abigail and Suko both with 1, and that leads us to everyone else who had none. That's the game. And congratulations once again to Lose Yourself, new tag team champions. I'm happy for them, and I'm happy that everyone who participated in this season. The top 6 teams, you saw them, are going on to the premiere, and I think that's all that we have to do. Tonight is Inferno, and it's gonna be a great Inferno, I think. Do I have anything about Inferno? I know Mr. AV likes to play the Inferno song, so I can do that. Oh, right. In the main event, March 7th is just one day away from March 7th, the day that she won the title and she still hasn't. However, her biggest challenge lies ahead of her, a gauntlet turmoil match. To make it to 1 year, she's gonna have to beat 3 people. I don't know who they are, but it'll be in the main event tonight at Inferno. And kicking off the show, Abigail, who was in today's episode, is gonna go one-on-one with Ashi. Ashi and Abigail will do battle in a no-holds-barred match. What else is going on? Are there any notes? Oh, I don't have any notes. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be super helpful about what's on the show tonight. But I do know that the Flame Tribe are going to be in the ring and they have a proposition for somebody. So I guess that'll happen. I just remember them talking about it. And they said, don't worry my pretty little head about it. So I'm not gonna. But it's gonna happen. Who else is happening? Oh, I heard Miss Shingo mentioning that Cherry and Mona are gonna be in tag team action tonight, and I think Cassius and Joshua both have matches tonight. But regardless, it is Inferno tonight, so be there or be not there and watch it later. And if you want to have your OCs in the AWE, you can do the thing and enter them, and it'll be a fun time. And the OC Revolution submissions are open, and goodbye. I'm on fire. All my life I've been waiting for a chance to burn fire. Light me up, I won't stop till it all ain't nice. Light me up, I won't stop till it all ain't nice. Light me up, I won't stop till it all ain't nice. Till it all ain't nice. Yeah, goodbye.